In the Tennessee Valley, we've had some rain on and off today. Let's find out what's happening the rest of the weekend with Cedric.
Yes, good evening, David. And I'll tell you what, we did have some decent downpours, especially around the lunchtime hour moving through the area. And as we've gone throughout the afternoon, a lot of that has fallen apart. So we're actually seeing a nice break from most of the rainfall. But you'll notice in the past 5-10 minutes or so, we've got a nice little downpour developing just between Dayton and Pikeville here across portions of Bledsoe County there. So we'll watch that. Also a little bit of activity off towards the north. So the main activity now has pushed to our south and east, and it's turning into some severe weather just north of Athens, Georgia, also just north of Atlanta, Georgia as well. But again, that's moving off towards the south and east. As we look off towards the north and west, you can see we have some isolated downpours trying to redevelop. So I don't think we're completely done with the rainfall for this evening, and I think there will be at least a chance we could see some scattered showers redeveloping here as we move throughout the evening hours. Very similar to last night, except for I don't think them to be nearly as strong or severe as what we saw yesterday evening. Now you can see some of those downpours between McMinnville and over towards the Spencer area. Again, slowly drifting off towards the south and east. We've got some more activity here off towards the south and east of the Pikeville area as well. As we look at the big picture, you'll be able to see we've got this cold front. It's been talking about this thing for several days now. It's slowly oozing on off towards the south and east. So we're beginning to get more of the effects of some of what we call the lift as that front gets closer. And so that's what's increasing the chances of rainfall. And then you get these little waves that ride along the front, kind of like train tracks there, and giving us that better chance of downpours building into the area. So over the past 24 hours, you can see some of the heaviest rainfall. We're talking 1 to 2 inches, primarily from the Tennessee border and points to the north, especially out towards the north and east there from McMinnville over towards Pikeville, Dayton, down towards Cleveland. That's somewhere the heaviest rainfall has been. And with this front still stalled across the area throughout the weekend, the potential will be there for some locally heavy rainfall. Now, what does that mean? That means that we'll have a chance of afternoon showers and storms each and every day through the weekend. And with the front stalled out across the area, any of these showers and storms could produce some very heavy rainfall and the amounts of 1 to 2, 3 inches of rainfall in a short period of time. So that could lead to some isolated flash flooding. So we want you to be aware of that here and just kind of keep an eye on what's going on with the water levels near you, especially if you live in a low-lying area that typically floods. So you can kind of see that with futurecasts, but this front kind of hanging out across the area. We'll have those off and on waves of showers and downpours continue to develop and move through the area as we go into your Saturday afternoon. Again, it's not going to be raining everywhere you're seeing green, but it gives you an idea. This is the focus area where we're going to likely see the best chance of rain in the coming days. And notice as we go into your Sunday, with this front kind of weaving back and forth across the area, we're going to continue with that decent chance of the rain showers and even the potential of some heavy downpours moving through the region. And that trend will continue even into your Monday afternoon as well. So don't put away the rain gear as we take a look at the rainfall totals. Again, this is a map that I don't typically like to show this time of the year just because it's going to be hit or miss showers and storms. So these numbers may not match up exactly for each city, but you get the idea. Across the area between now heading into your Saturday, about 1 inch of rainfall will be possible in some spots, maybe some isolated higher totals. And altogether, by the time we get towards your Monday, we're talking likely 1 to 3 inches of rainfall potential across the area. So again, you can see, especially areas that may see 3 inches, don't pay attention exactly where the number may match up, but you get the idea. Some folks could deal with some isolated flash flooding. Right now, we've got those clouds out there, so kind of a dreary afternoon across the area. 87 degrees in Chattanooga despite the clouds with a heat index of 95. So it's going to stay warm and muggy through the evening, but fairly low-end rain chances out there, about a 20 to 30% chance of a pop-up shower to redeveloping as we go throughout the evening hours. We've got the 80s in most areas now, and as we go throughout tonight, we'll drop those numbers down into the 70s. As we go throughout your Saturday, look for a dry start, but in the afternoon hours, a better chance of those scattered showers and storms. Otherwise, very warm and muggy conditions in the afternoon with those high temperatures only in the upper 80s thanks to the clouds. But again, with so much humidity and moisture around, it's going to stay feeling fairly tropical out there throughout that time frame. So your Storm Alert 7-day forecast, that potential of heavy rainfall for your Saturday, Sunday into Monday. Again, remember, it's going to be isolated in nature, so not everyone will see heavy rainfall and not a washout, but temperatures a little cooler thanks to the rain chances warming up when we lose those rain chances heading into next week.